Now, Wave News at 11.
Rain moving across wave country tonight, but that's not what'll keep you up tonight. Strong winds are in the forecast. Welcome to Wave News at 11. I'm John Boel. Let's start off tonight with Chief Meteorologist Kevin Harned. Joins us with more on the wind advisory that's in place.
Yeah, wind and rain. You can see from our SkyTrack camera bouncing around, John. Just a sign that the winds are picking up. We have the wind advisory. It started tonight at 8 o'clock. It will go through 6 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Notice it covers much of the viewing area, especially from here back to the west of us. Our wind gusts over the last half hour have been on the range of 30 to 35 miles an hour on the higher end. Owensboro is there as well at 36, Bedford at 40. Some areas will continue to see those winds increase overnight tonight. Temperatures have been feeding off of these southerly winds today. We made it into the 70s and we've only cooled down a bit. We're at 65 in Louisville, slightly cooler back out to the west of us. The rain is starting to move across the area as well. We'll see this batch of rain push through over the next couple of hours. More rain back out to the west moves in during the overnight hours. So we will have a wet overnight and a very windy overnight. The hour-by-hour forecast will show those rain chances staying high through about 3 or 4 a.m. and then slowly easing back, only to a return of scattered storms tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures go into the 50s tonight. They'll bounce back tomorrow with those scattered storms in the afternoon. We'll talk about those numbers that we've put both on temperatures and storm chances coming up in the full 10-day earliest alert in just a bit, John.
I don't believe anybody on the Board of Education is considering asking him to resign today.
No change in JCPS leadership plan right now, even after an eye-opening 248-page audit details the mistakes that led to the JCPS transportation disaster last August. The audit says a lack of training, preparation, and management led to kids getting dropped off at nearly 10 p.m. on the first day of school. After all that happened, the school board asked for an external audit, and now we have the findings. Wave News reporter David Ochoa has a reaction from one of the school board members.
Yeah, the audit paints a picture of a lack of transparency JCPS leadership had, not just with the public, but their own staff. And that led to the students losing instructional time, and according to the audit, put some students in unsafe situations.
At the first board meeting after the transportation disaster, JCPS Superintendent Dr. Marty Polio was apologetic.
But it was about not anticipating these problems, and these should have been anticipated, and they should have been taken care of over the summer months. There is no doubt about that.
248 pages of problems, according to Prismatic Services in Charlotte. It details a less than transparent environment within the district when it came to the transportation plan. The audit says there was little in the way of active project management, employees noted they feared retribution, and even a leader who wanted to use text instead of emails because they thought texting was less subject to open records requirements.
Obviously, we'll be calling upon the superintendent to ensure that the culture within the district is what we need it to be in order to run a good, efficient system where people want to work.
James Craig is on the school board, which asked for this audit last summer.
The audit went final last Monday. The Board of Education asked for specific responses to individual findings before Tuesday's vote. We received those this morning. We're receiving the full audit tomorrow night.
Is it hard for you to keep up with all the basketball and the coaching news?
Not anymore.
No, it's going to be.
It's not as many teams I have to watch.
No, you're right. All right, don't get awakened tonight by the wind.
Yeah, that's about the only thing that keep us awake tonight. The rain is minor. The wind, gusty.
All right, our cameras are going to blow off the pedestal. Have a good night.
See you tomorrow.
Get live streaming news, 24-hour weather, investigations, podcasts, and more. All for free with Wave Now. Watch on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and the Wave News app. Sponsored by Kaufman and Stigger Injury Lawyers. Get the tiger on your side.